Hi, welcome and welcome back. I hope you're doing well. If you're new here, thanks so much for popping by. I hope that you find some content here that resonates with you and really helps you on a deeper level to navigate the narcissistically abusive relationships in your life and help you on your path to healing. Have you struggled with rationalizing the narcissistically abusive relationship in your life? Like, well, I really need this job and this business is kind of dog eat dog anyway. Nobody's perfect. God says to forgive. Maybe I'm holding a grudge. Maybe I'm being harsh. Maybe I'm being extreme or being extra, and I just need to get over it and move on. Maybe you've been told in the comments here on YouTube to get over it and move on. Whatever is resonating with you, share that in the comments below. But also know that you have the right and you owe it to yourself for the sake of your health and well-being to process your feelings, to sit with that. I think a lot of people don't want to sit with those emotions because it's uncomfortable. But that's part of the path to healing, is being able to get in tune with your body, being able to tap into your emotions, how you're feeling. Are you feeling dysregulated? Are you feeling upset? Is a younger version of you coming to the surface as you get triggered by the narcissist in your life? These are things that you may not want to tap into by yourself, but if you choose to pursue a healing modality, whether it's talk therapy or some form of EMDR or flash therapy, I've been doing some of that lately, good stuff, then you're going to have to get in tune and in touch with your emotions as kind of part of the package. But it's good though, because when you bring those things to the surface and you're able to really sit with it and kind of look at it from different angles and really process it and understand like what's behind it, what's really going on and what's really triggering you and what it means or what the significance is of that, then you'll be able to get to a point where you won't be ruminating or maybe not so easily triggered or have your reaction to being triggered be so extreme. The narcissist isn't your person. They have a lot going on and they're not really able to connect with you or to be what they need to be for you in a relationship that's balanced. On the flip side, you are not necessarily the person who is going to help kind of turn the Titanic with the narcissist when it comes to how they function in relationships or don't function in relationships as far as balance and equality and give and take. A lot of times it's best for your health and well-being to disconnect, to kind of give yourself that space to heal and recover, but also to give the narcissist space to hit rock bottom, come to some kind of realization that the way that they're going about their relationships isn't working, or the way that they're doing life is not working. You probably likely want to be as far away from that as possible so that you don't get sucked into the vortex. When it comes to narcissism and narcissistic abuse, who couldn't use some words of wisdom to help them on their healing journey? I appreciate them. I found 6 proverbs that validate your need to disconnect from the narcissist. If you're struggling with those feelings of like, oh, I'm being mean, I'm being rude, or what's going to happen to them, or maybe I'm being too harsh, or maybe I'm being too extra, or being too dramatic, or I'm being too butthurt, or being like the narcissist, or vengeful or vindictive, and no one's perfect, etc. If any one of them resonates with you, share that in the comments below. The first proverb is Proverbs 10:23, and it says, "A fool finds pleasure in evil conduct, but a person of understanding delights in wisdom." The second proverb is Proverbs 26, verse 28. It says, "A lying tongue hates those it hurts, and a flattering mouth works ruin." The third proverb is Proverbs 22, verses 24 through 25, and it says, Do not make friends with a hot-tempered person. Do not associate with one easily angered, or you may learn their ways and get yourself ensnared. The fourth proverb is Proverbs 28, verse 10, and it reads, "Whoever leads the upright along an evil path will fall into their own trap, but the blameless will receive a good inheritance." The fifth proverb is Proverbs 6, verses 12 through 15. It reads, "A troublemaker and a villain who goes about with a corrupt mouth, who winks maliciously with his eye, signals with his feet, and motions with his fingers, who plots evil with deceit in his heart. He or she always stirs up conflict. Therefore, disaster will overtake him or her in an instant. He will suddenly be destroyed without remedy." And finally, the sixth proverb is Proverbs chapter 16, verse 18. It reads, "Pride goes before destruction, a haughty spirit before a fall." Those are the six proverbs that I pulled. There are plenty more that validate your decision or your need to disconnect from the narcissist. The narcissist is destructive. A lot of them are criminally minded. A lot of them are very destructive to themselves and also to others. And if you've lived with a narcissist who has been destructive, wreaked havoc on a household, you know what I'm talking about. Especially if it's a parent, if it's a family member, somebody that you may not easily be able to get away from. You may not be able to get away from them, but this may help you in terms of really seeing your need to, at a minimum, set a boundary and kind of distance, even if you can't completely disconnect, so that you can focus on your healing and really get grounded and centered within yourself so that you can be productive in your life and also maybe even make plans to ultimately disconnect or disengage from the situation that you're currently in, if possible, and if you'd like, because ultimately you're grown and the choice is yours. Share your thoughts in the comments below about these proverbs and which one resonates with you most. Thanks so much again for your support, and know that you're not alone and you're not crazy. Know who you're dealing with, know who you are. Take care, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.